Hello guys, this is Isam Mustafa and the presentation today is going to be about the Black Lives Matter social movement. I'm using my iPad for my notes. And also the reason I chose this social movement is because I'm from Cairo, Egypt. We really don't have a lot of social movements, or we might do, but me personally, I don't know about it as much. And it's different social movements than the one in the States. So for me to choose the Black Lives Matter social movement was something that I was living in the States when it happened. Not when it happened because it started at 2013. I thought it started when George Floyd happened, but it was way before that. And I feel like after I did some research, I learned about it a lot more. And today I'm just gonna show why it's very important. And I think it's a very, very important social movement. It started at 2013. Um, and the main goal for the Black Lives Matter is to fight against racism and to make sure that black people are treated equally and fairly. What does the Black Lives Matter argue for? Black Lives Matter argues for many things, but the most important goal is to stop police violence against black people. Many black people have been hurt or killed by police officers in ways that seem unfair and wrong. Like the example of this, the free. I know there is many more, and I can show more examples. The one I will talk about is the George Floyd, when the police officer stepped in his neck till what happened. I think this is the main thing in Black Lives Matter. It's not only. I thought the way before I do the research, I thought it's actually only against police officers, but it's actually not. It's fights for ending like the violence from the police officers against black people, and hold them responsible when they use too much force and make unfair decisions. Another thing Black Lives Matter fight for ending all forms of racism. Racism can happen in many areas of life, like school, jobs, and justice system. The movement wants to make sure that black people have the same opportunities as everyone else, are not judged because of their skin color. So it's not only about police, it's about everything about living, school, equality between black people and other races. Like everything is just like equality between everybody. So it's not only Black Lives Matter is not only about really Black Lives Matter. It is, but it's more to have a fair life for black people. What does Black Lives Matter argue against? It argue against again racism, uh, and unfair treatment to black people. Unfair treatment of black movement also speaks out against systems that keep black people from having the same rights as and chances as others. For example, they argue against unfair housing policies, education gaps, and income inequality that affect black communities more than others. It's equal rights, it's not only about killing people, it's about living in general. In short, like Black Lives Matter movement is about justice, equality, and fighting the rights black people they want to create world where all people are treated fairly, no matter their race. And that's it. Like I hope I showed a little bit like what is the Black Lives Matter stand for,